In today's video, we're going to be talking about and setting up one of the most profitable miners out there right now. The old Helium miner. Specifically, this is the Nebra RockPi indoor miner. Let's talk about it. Here is the indoor miner. This is the first time I've had, or I'm going to actually activate an indoor miner. All of my miners, when it comes to Helium, are outdoor miners. And so we're just going to kind of go through this together. All right, instructions. I'm pretty sure it's the same way. I've already got an account I'm going to be linking this to. Looks like the barcode is on the top of the miner. I'll kind of keep that hidden. And then this should be the power supply. That's exactly what it is. Power supply with little adapters, stickers, and the antenna is going to be in here somewhere. This is the miner unboxed and everything that is within the miner itself that comes with the Nebra indoor miner. We've got the miner unit itself, instruction manual. You have two antennas. One is going to be for Wi-Fi and one is going to be for LoRa. It's got packaging on it that shows you which one is which, but if for some reason it doesn't, on the antenna itself, it will say, like this says 860 to 933 megahertz. That's going to be your LoRa antenna. And then on the other one, it's going to say 2.4 gigahertz antenna. This is going to be your Wi-Fi. You have an Ethernet cable, which my unit will be plugged in by Ethernet. And then our power supply. It's got a couple of different adapters that you can change this out depending on where you're located. I'm in the USA, so I've already put this on. On the back of the unit, you can actually see this is where you put the LoRa antenna and this is where you put the Wi-Fi antenna. Then on the back of the unit, we have the power connector, and this is a power button or reset button. I'll find out once I get connected. And then we have our Ethernet connection. Okay, so let me get it all connected and then we'll be right back. This is what it looks like once you get everything connected with the antennas. I took the sticker off because I've got other stickers in the box and I'll just keep them in a safe place. But we've got the power connection plugged in. We've got the Ethernet cable. And then as you can tell, we have the LoRa and Wi-Fi antennas put in their appropriate slot. So now I'm going to connect this to the power and my switch, and then we're going to go through the app to get this set up. What I have here is I have a phone that's kind of dedicated to just Helium, and I've already downloaded the Helium app, which is an app you'll need to download to get this all set up, as well as the Nebra app. So once you have those two set up, or whatever other manufacturer you have, because each of the manufacturers have their own app on the App Store that helps with the onboarding of the new miners. So once you have those downloaded, we'll move on to the next step. Once you have your apps downloaded, what you're going to do is you're going to open your manufacturer's app. Because mine is a Nebra, I'm going to open the Nebra app. And what's going to happen is it's going to show whatever miners you have attached with this particular account or device. I've got one other miner on this device, and that's why you see that at the bottom. I'm going to have that blurred out just because of where that miner's at. I just want to protect the privacy of that person's house where I have it at. So to add a miner, you'll see the plus sign up at the top. Tap that. And then it says, add your hotspot. Next, it's going to say, which hotspot do you have? Indoor, outdoor. Nebra has an original miner that came out, I don't know, a year or so ago. And then they updated that to the RockPi. And this is a RockPi. So I'm going to select RockPi. Now it says how to place your miner. It's just going to show you or give you some tips on how and where to put the miner. So once you get through that, hit next. Press and hold the button on the side of the hotspot for 3 seconds to make it discoverable. This is different than the Nebra outdoor miner. So I'm going to connect that this way right here and we'll be right back. Once you press the button to make it discoverable, it'll pop up on your app. So press the miner itself, just tap onto it. And what's going to happen now is it's going to connect to the miner. Then it's going to bring up your Wi-Fi connections, right? But I am connecting this to Ethernet. So I'm just going to select Ethernet instead. Now you're going to set up your location. And I'm going to do this off screen a little bit because I don't want to disclose exactly where I'm at or where I'm going to be placing this. So I'll be right back. Once you set the location, it's then going to ask for you to put whatever type of antenna that you have. It'll also want to know how high above the ground. Now, the antenna that comes with this specific miner is a 3 dBi antenna. And how high this is off the ground, it's in meters. So I'm going to set that now. Once you have that set, then simply hit next. On the next screen, it's going to register your hotspot. And if this is a brand new hotspot, this location fee has already been prepaid by the manufacturer. If you bought this used, this is something you're going to have to pay for. So I'm just going to simply select register hotspot. And now what's going to happen is the hotspot is going to update with all the information that we just put in it. Once you get past the connection of the hotspot, you'll come to where it says add hotspot to the blockchain. It's going to have the location, the owner, and the name of the hotspot. Just hit confirm. Once you hit confirm, it's going to register the hotspot and it says, show me my hotspots. Once you come back to the main screen in Nebra, what you're going to do now is it's going to say you only have like one hotspot or whatever your hotspot number was before. What you want to do is go to your main screen and open the Helium app. Once you get into your Helium app, what you're going to see is you're going to still see that you only have one Helium miner that was there before, but you're like, where is this at? What you can do is come over at the bottom of the screen. You can see that you have your transaction history as well as some other items. The one thing you're going to focus on is it says update hotspot. See where it's actually showing the hotspot that is being added to the blockchain. And what's going to happen is when the next block on Helium completes, that's when this miner will be added to the blockchain. It'll go through its update process. And then at that point, you'll be mining and earning HNT. After about 5 minutes or so, whenever that next block is completed on Helium and the miner's added to the blockchain, you can see that it's updated and no longer saying pending. So what you can do is go back to the main screen in Helium, and there you will see your brand new miner is now added to your Helium account. And that's it. You're all set and ready to mine. And that's it. I mean, a Helium miner is extremely easy to set up, especially now. I got into this Helium mining about a year or so ago, over a year ago, and there was sometimes a little bit of a struggle whenever you were trying to get the miner connected to your wallet. If for some reason it doesn't connect or it's just sitting there for 5 or so minutes and you're not seeing the next screens that I had, what you can do is hit cancel, go back, start all over again. And you can even do it to where at some point, maybe unplug the miner and plug it back in and just do a fresh start. But I had no problem whatsoever. It just kind of went through. And that's just kind of coming from my experience last time and what I'm talking about in where maybe you might have to cancel and start over. So this is like the most profitable miner right now in this crazy market that's going on. This guy uses like 10, 12 at max, 15 watts of power. It's producing more than one of my GPUs right now, almost as much as one of my entire mining rigs. So these are really good, and you can get these at a really good price. I got this for 80 bucks on eBay, brand new. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you on the next one.